Hey guys, I get to do an unboxing video of the Dockatot, and then today I'm going to use it when I go to pick up Caden at school for diaper changes, and tonight for Emrys to sleep. So let's get to unboxing. When you first get it on your doorstep, it's huge. This box is like the size of our dining room table. It's huge. It has this picture on it that shows you the multi-uses. And then let's see, what does it say on here? Scandinavian baby dock, suitable for lounging, supervised sleep, tummy time, playtime, changing and dressing, massaging, cuddling, and bonding. So pretty much everything you could possibly do with a baby, this thing is good for. And it's from 0 to approximately 8 months. It's breathable materials, hygienic, interchangeable cover, machine washable, lightweight and durable, and Swedish patented design. It's made in Europe. So the good thing about this is you can use it to co-sleep because it is a breathable design. It's got a little handle on it so you can take it around with you. This also has a handle on it, so if you want to carry it around with you, it's pretty easy. It really is lightweight. It's really not heavy at all. This has a clip, and I'm not exactly sure what that's for. I think that's when baby gets bigger, you can just unclip it and put it out like this, so the baby has more room. It unzips. Let's see how easy this is to do. Oh, it's up here. Okay, so it's got two separate zippers. And you just zip it all the way down. And this part comes out. This part, I believe this part is supposed to come out too. Just normally. This is mostly for storage. So this, yes, there's a piece of cardboard in here, and this is used for storage, so it doesn't get all bent and squished and stuff. And then you can take out this little mat pad thing that is inside of it in case it gets messy or dirty, because obviously if you get the white one, like I did, it's going to get super dirty. And so this you can just throw in the washing machine, and it says, wash with similar colors, always use a washing bag for the cover and the tube. Do not use bleach. So yeah, just throw it in the washing machine, super simple. And this also comes off. It's like a pillowcase. So you fold it over one way and fold it over another way, and then you've got this mat. So if the baby pees on it, if you're using it for diaper changes, you can easily just take all this stuff off and wash it. So I've been using the Dockatot for like 5 days now, I think, and I have realized something that I did not realize before. I've been watching a ton of these review videos over this product, and I've noticed something. A lot of them basically just talk about like how to use it, and you know what it's used for, what you can do with it, why it's so awesome. And I think we've all established that it's an awesome product. It's great, it's made perfectly, it's awesome. But what they don't talk about, which is kind of like, I feel like it's like a taboo subject, you don't want to bring it up, and that is the price. This product is $160. This product is not by any means cheap, and it's not cheaply made either, so of course it's got a high price tag. But what people don't say is why it's worth spending that much money for it. People don't really like talk in detail about why you should pay that much money for it. And so that's what I'm gonna talk about, because I feel like people want to know why they should pay that much money for this. And if you don't have it, you're not gonna know. So as a mom of 3, I've gone through 2 kids without this thing, and I honestly regret it, because This has made life so much simpler, and I'll tell you why. The Dockatot basically replaces half the baby items that people will tell you you need to buy. So, for example, if you have a bassinet, a boppy, or a changing table, you're doing it wrong. And this is why. The Dockatot takes the place of literally all those items, and it does a better job than all those items. So like the bassinets can say they're portable and you can take them wherever with you. Can you take a portable bassinet, a baby in a car seat, and a diaper bag all at once to your car? No, probably not, unless you're Superwoman, which I know that I'm not. But with the Dockatot, you can. You can carry the Dockatot along with your baby in their car seat, which can be kind of heavy, and the diaper bag all at the same time without having a problem. And that's really saying something, because when you're going places, you don't really think that you're gonna need somewhere to put your baby to sleep. But when you have a baby, especially in the first few months, they sleep all the time. So instead of cooping yourself up in your house because you don't want to go over to, per se, your friends or your mom's house because you're afraid the baby will fall asleep, and where am I going to put them? On the floor? Leave them in their car seat? I mean, you have those options, but with this, it's like a portable bassinet, except not. Basically, that is one of the main things that I've been using it for. When I go over to my mom's house, I have a bassinet over there that is portable, but Emrys doesn't like it as much because it's not comfortable. It's not, you know, with the Dockatot, it's like got these sides and it's close. It's like being cuddled, except not actually having to cuddle your baby like 24/7. For example, I get invited over to dinner at my mom's house a lot, like almost every weekend, and I love going. But before, I would like dread going because I knew that at dinner time I would be feeding the baby and holding the baby until everybody else was done, and then I would get to eat, which stank because I was usually pretty hungry. Or I would be eating alone in the living room while I was holding a sleeping baby, because if I put him down anywhere, he would wake up, and then I'd have to start the process of feeding him all over again, and it was just a big mess. But now that I take the Dockatot over there, I don't have a single problem. I can just put the Dockatot on a bed or on the floor, and I can put the Dockatot like right next to the dining room table and he will just sleep in there the entire time that I'm eating my dinner. And I've actually been able to enjoy having dinner over at my mom's house. So that has been a huge lifesaver, and I didn't realize how much of a lifesaver it would be until I got it. The next thing is a changing table. So we've all got those little, you know, flimsy changing pad things that come with our diaper bags, and they work to a point. If you are taking your baby like to the park or something, and especially if you have other kids, sometimes you have to go like to the zoo, to the park, you know, out in nature, like get out and do something, and they don't generally have changing tables or, you know, changing stations or anything like that. So that's when you have to change your baby in your car. And that can be difficult because in cars, the seats are usually slanted backwards, which means when you're placing your baby on the seat to change them, one, you have the potential to get poop stains on your seat, which is kind of gross. Two, you have your baby like sideways, like they're slanted, and you're trying to get a diaper under their bottom, and it's like, it's just crazy. It doesn't work that well. With the Dockatot, you can change them in that, and it makes things so much easier and faster and less messy. So that's 2 items. Those 2 items together they basically add up to the same amount that the Dockatot. So we're already at the point where you're like dead even on money. But then we add on a boppy. So if you're one of those moms who wants to be able to actually put their child down, opposed to a rocker or a boppy, the rockers, like my kids don't really like rockers. Plus, they don't work. Like, you have to have a certain rocker for a newborn because the little straps don't work right and the baby isn't comfortable and they don't sit right on it because it's too slanted up. Or you've got the rockers that are for the newborns where they're like laying like this, like cradled, except those don't last longer than like 2-3 months. So then you have to upgrade to a different rocker, or if you're lucky enough, you can buy one of those special rockers that's like $300 that can do both, if that's what you really want to do. But with the Dockatot, it goes to 8 months. So you've got that whole time. It's super easy. Like, you can use it for 8 months. You don't have to upgrade. You don't have to buy a $300 rocker. You got something that works till 8 months. Why not? And as for a boppy, the boppy covers are super hard to get off. Great, you can wash them, but you have to like scrunch it all the way out, hope that it doesn't like get smaller, and then like shove it all back in there. It takes forever and it's so annoying, but it's not that bad, you know, we can deal with it. But then if you're using the boppy as a cheaper alternative to a rocker, you have other issues. Like when your baby's a newborn, you try and like lean them up against the boppy, they like scoot down and you have to keep adjusting them over and over again. And when they get older, they start trying to like roll out of it, and like they like start leaning forward and falling over. And so with the Dockatot, you don't have that problem. Also, if you're using the boppy for tummy time, you can also do that with the Dockatot. It's like the same thing, except it has so many other features added onto it. So basically, with all those products added up, it costs way more than the Dockatot does. So if you want a reason why the Dockatot is worth the money, that's it. You will be saving money if you purchase that instead of all these other baby products that can't do the same job. Why not just purchase the Dockatot? It just makes so much more sense. You would, okay, well, this is like a silly metaphor, but it works. Would you take 4 separate pills or 1 pill that did the same job as all 4 of those pills? That's why we have combination medication, because people don't want to take 4 pills at once. They want to take 1 that does the same thing as all 4. So that's kind of what I figured out. I hope that helps, and check out the link below. I have a link to the Dockatot, and it's got my referral codes to get $10 off. I do make commission for every sale of this. It's not that much, it's like $5. But I have to state that in here. So I do make commission for every sale that goes through my referral link. So check it out, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye guys.